Here are 10 math concepts that you need to learn to pass the real estate exam and get your real estate license. If you're new here, my name is Robert Rico. I've helped thousands of people learn everything they need to know to ace the exam and start their careers as a real estate agent. So, I want you to do is this. Subscribe to the channel to get more exam prep help and career insights. Now, let's jump straight into it. Problem number 1. It's on sections and town maps. Now, a parcel of land is in the northeast 1/4 of the southwest 1/4 of section 12. What the hell did I just say? Well, the question is, how many acres is it? All right, now here it goes. Here's what matters. One section equals 640 acres. Now we're taking fractions of that section. First, the southwest quarter. Now a quarter of 640 is 640 divided by 4, right? Which is what? Yeah, 160 acres. Now we take the northeast quarter of that southwest quarter. Well, a quarter of 160 is 160 divided by 4, which is 40 acres. The answer is 40 acres. Simple as that. Next question. Problem number 2. This question is about seller net proceeds. The sales price of a home is $410,000. Commission is 6%. Seller closing costs are $3,200. Loan payoff is $248,500. What is the seller's estimated net? Well, first, let's do the commission. That equals $410,000 times 6%, which equals $24,600. Now, net is simple. Net equals the price minus commission minus closing costs minus payoff. So we're going to go with $410,000 minus $24,600 equals $385,400 minus $3,200 takes us to $382,200 minus $248,500 for the payoff equals $133,700. Answer, $133,700. Net proceeds is just a subtraction question. Start with the sale price, then subtract every seller expense you're given, the commission, the payoff, and the closing costs. If you see a payoff, expect the net to drop a lot. Let's go to the next question. Problem number 3. Here's one on loan to value and down payments. Ooh, sounds scary. You could do this. The purchase price of a home is $600,000. Loan to value is 80%. What is the loan amount and the down payment? Well, LTV means the loan is 80% of the price. So loan amount is $600,000 times 80%, written 0.80. That equals $480,000. Down payment is whatever is left. So $600,000 minus $480,000 equals $120,000. The loan is $480,000. Down payment is $120,000. LTV tells you the loan portion. The down payment is the leftover portion. Fast way is calculate the loan first, then subtract. Next question. Problem number 4. This one's on discount points. Now, some states will ask you questions on the cost of points. Let's see what a question could look like. Borrower has a loan for an amount of $360,000. The lender charges 2 points. What's the cost? All right, here we go. 1 point is 1% of the loan. Keep that in mind. 1 point is typically 1% of the loan. So 2 points is 2% of the loan. So we do $360,000 times 2%, written as 0.02. Now that equals $7,200. So the answer is $7,200. Points are always based on the loan amount, not the purchase price. Think of points as a loan fee. Let's go to the next question. Problem number 5. This will be on commission splits. Here it is. A home sells for $525,000. The commission is 5%. The broker keeps 30% of the commission. The agent gets the rest. How much does the agent earn? All right, here we go. Step 1. Remember that the commission is a percent of the sale price. So total commission will equal $525,000 times 5%. How do we write 5%? Times 0.05. That equals $26,250. Now the broker keeps 30% of that, which means the agent gets 70%. Let's go back to the $26,250 and multiply that by 70%, which is written 0.70. That gives us $18,375. So the answer to how much does the agent earn is $18,375. Boom, done. Next question. Problem 6. This next question is on price per square feet. The home sells for $480,000 and it's 1,920 square feet. Pretty good size home. What's the price per square foot? The price per square foot is just division. That's all it is, just division. So you're gonna go 480,000 divided by 1,920, which equals what? $250. The answer is $250 per square foot. This one is one of the easiest ones to verify. Multiply your answer back. If 1920 times 250 gets you back to 480,000, boom, you know you're right. On to the next one. Problem number 7. All right, cap rate. Cap rate, not my favorite topic, but not a big deal. We're going to understand it. This is an investment question. The NOI of a property is $48,000 per year. Cap rate is 6%. What is the estimated value? Well, the formula is simple. Value equals NOI divided by cap rate. And cap rate must be a decimal. So 6% becomes 0.06. Now let's solve it. 48,000 divided by 0.06, which equals 800,000. The answer is 800,000. Cap rate is a rate of return. If the market wants a 6% return, the property value is what makes the NOI equal 6% of the price. That's why we divide. Let's go to the next question. Problem number 8. Hang in there. The gross rent multiplier, also known as the GRM. The property price is $720,000. Monthly gross rent is $4,800. What is the GRM? Well, first, turn monthly rent into annual rent. So, you got $4,800 times 12 because there's 12 months in the year. That's $57,600. Now, the GRM is price divided by annual gross rent. So, $720,000 divided by $57,600. which equals 12.5. The GRM is a quick price to rent ratio. It uses gross rent, not NOI. The big trap is forgetting to annualize the rent first. Don't forget that. Now, problem number 9. These are fun, aren't they? This is a simple question. Let's see what it is. The borrower has $90,000 at 8% simple interest for 9 months. What's the interest? The formula for interest is I equals P times R times T. P is 90,000, R is 0.08, T is time in years. So 9 months is 9 over 12, which is 0.75. Now calculate 90,000 times 0.08, which is the 8%, and that gives us $7,200. Now $7,200 times 0.75, because it's not a complete 12 months, is $5,400. The answer is $5,400. Simple interest depends on time. The only trick is converting months into a fraction of a year. For example, 2 months would be 2/12 or 1/6. Next question. Problem number 10. A rectangle lot is 165 feet by 264 feet. What's the area in square feet and how many acres is it? Well, first, the area of a rectangle is length times width. So 165 times 264 equals 43,560 square feet. Now convert to acres. 1 acre is 43,560 square feet. So 43,560 divided by 43,560 equals what? Yeah, 1. That way it's 1 acre. So the answer is 43,560 square feet and 1 acre. This is a 2-step land question. First get the square feet, then convert. And if you see 43,560, your brain should instantly say that's 1 acre. So there you have it. You can get tons of questions like these in our state exam prep package. We have unlimited practice exams, vocabulary flashcards, an ebook study guide, and video explanations. Click the link below to get access to it today. Listen, I'm wishing you all the best.